film this mess? Come on.
Is this Mr. Clean over here?
Mr. fucking Clean in the house. You're just gonna film me while I'm vulnerable. Over here packing. Taking it easy, I'm not in a rush. Slightly in a rush, but don't worry about it, bro. Just woke up a little late. How about this name?
Be big.
Big.
All right, these name generators are getting real bad. Yeah, I think make your own name, dude. You're an Elo.
I was, but then I wanted this game to choose my name for me.
Apparently, George R.R. Martin went to those fantasy like Dungeons and Dragons name generators too. So what of that? He just kept pressing
really?
random. Yeah, until it's for inspiration.
All right.
I haven't slept, so I've been awake for 22 hours. Kill me now. I'll be awake for 24, unless I fall asleep before the flight starts. Yeah, I always sleep on flights, actually. Even if I slept a full night before, I just stayed up for jet lag, and I feel like shit.
So after the finals, we got 5 days of vacation, or like a little break before we go into the boot camp. We're gonna be in Korea for a month, roughly, I think. And I think this year we're definitely a lot stronger team, even though we're more dominant last year in the region. But looking back, I feel like we were such a bad team, but a lot of other people think we're super good. We just really only had like one play style, but now we're like really evolved as a team. And I think everyone just trusts each other a lot more now, and we're just like so much more of a team now.
I guess I don't want us to grind too many scrim hours. I think we reached a point where we were playing maybe 10 scrims a day, or we were trying to do that at some point last year's boot camp in Korea, and everyone's brains were just completely shut off. You just can't focus for that many games in a row, so I would rather have less but higher quality practice. It's always difficult figuring out how much you want to adhere to the meta when you play against international teams, because it's always going to be different. So I think it's important that we keep at least some of our own identity, because you can't catch up to someone else's meta when that's how they've been playing for a long time. So I think those are just good things for us to keep in mind going into the boot camp. We had business class, and it was pretty great. The fact that you're able to recline your seat all the way back into like a bed makes sleeping so much easier for me. And you get nice food as well, a lot of like complimentary stuff, and it was just a great experience overall.
You, Peter, and Soren do not get solo rooms. Only people who are on time for meetings get solo rooms.
Oh, so actually, just me and
Dennis and Vincent will
only
get
me and
solo
Vincent can get solo. Because me and Vincent are always on fucking time, dude.
With benefits. I can feel it reaping in now.
Wow.
Who's on trash duty for Korea? Peter?
Peter
oh
for
my
sure.
God, he's gonna get...
Yeah. Trash shooting in Korea is the worst.
Cap is AIDS.
Fuck Peter.
It's so AIDS.
Hey Peter, you know you're trash duty, right?
Yeah, fuck you. Wait, I still have trash duty in Korea?
Yeah.
It's being limited to America. Why do I still have trash duty?
International trash duty.
Can we get a fat trash can?
Nah, it's all good.
We should actually. Usually it's just those small 7-Eleven bags that we fill up with like fucking tuna and ramen. The tuna's leaking on the table.
No. Actually, I'm gonna have to appeal the trash duty. I feel like that was an unjust punishment. Do you feel kind of like out of it, or just like fatigued from the flight? Yeah, I feel the exact opposite. I'm like so rejuvenated.
Are you tired, Bart? I feel the exact opposite.
This is what you get for giving me trash duty.
Business class experience? So nice. I think I slept like 8 hours out of 12 hours or something. Then I woke up and I had like ramen and fruit and kimchi and all this stuff, so it's super nice. It's really cool. You can like recline your seat all the way, so you basically have a bed, so you can actually lie down. You have an actual TV, not like a tiny screen. You have a menu where you have like a 3 or 4 course meal twice during the flight, and you can get like chips, ramen, sandwiches, whatever you want, and like drinks. So I don't know. It's just extremely nice. Oh, it's Maru.
Okay, calm.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, we're figuring out our rooms. We're all scattered everywhere, and everyone's just dragging around their luggage, walking around aimlessly like headless chickens.
Oh, yeah, this was our house.
This is actually our
In the
house.
original setup.
Oh, so you're staying in that pillar?
I guess I'll just have this room solo.
No, this is Andy.
Let me check the other one.
Hell yeah.
Alright, if I have to be solo on the master, I'll just stay here.
Wait, I'm actually so confused. Which room is mine?
room here.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. It's all set up.
Oh, that's where I'm going to be playing.
No, you can fit a bed in that room.
Like this.
I have to fucking sit with you guys.
This is so nice.
Yeah, this is how it was actually.
As long as I don't have to share a bed with Dennis. He farts a lot.
Jesus.
Saying it how it is.
Yeah, it's the one that can massage your asshole
It's a fucking hyper toilet. Look at this shit, it's got buttons everywhere. That's insane, dude. Alright, I'll get up.
Oh, never mind.
What? Is he pooping?
You can still see me.
Is he pooping?
Yeah, you can. I can't understand anything. Alright, finally got it. That's one. Well, it's all in Korean, so I don't understand anything. We can't change it to
There's
English.
for sure no way to change.
Thanks, Riot.
Ryan is trying to discourage us from bootcamping in Korea.
Yeah.
Wait, you know how much each of your rooms gives, right? Like,
I just need to look at the what one is the value, and then I
For
just
scaling?
look for it. And then,
oh, okay. Oh, because you know the full value, but you don't know what one value?
Yeah.
Oh. Holy shit. I guess I just take it for granted that
You're smart.
I'm a genius.
Compared to
I'm
this
a certified genius. Yeah.
Yeah, I watch all time for it.
What's that? Which emoji are you?
Jesus Christ.
Frog emoji.
Do they have the audacity to put this up here? I like the frog.
The frog?
Yeah, I think I saw the trailer and the high five guy is really hyper. I'm definitely not that. This guy is too smiley. That guy's too goofy. I wish I could be a cat, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the frog.
Lust boy.
Yeah, I thought
You ready to coach me?
It's just yeah. Plus, boy, what's up?
Wait, did you not see him at all?
No, I dropped my chopsticks. Really? Yeah. Where was he? Oh, I dropped my chopsticks. I need new ones.
Wait, can I put this here or no?
Oh, World's Bootcamp.
Yeah. This is official, guys.
A PowerPoint presentation?
Ni hao ma.
Yeah.
Others are not mixed on your shirt. Others are not mixed pure. Is that racist?
你会说中文吗？
That sounds like something racist.
Or
不会说。
Kevin is not mixed pure. He's
Holy
half white,
fuck,
half
that's
Chinese.
stylish. Dude, that's so stylish.
How was your shit?
It was rudely interrupted by part. I actually wasn't done.
Squeeze.
My
You
stomach,
squeeze it up.
my stomach is fucked. Korean food,
Mine
just
too.
Korean food, it just makes my stomach hurt.
Chicken galbi made me go boom.
On the next
I saw your
episode of TSM Legends,
fucking
we visit the
brilliant.
bathroom of TSM, the toxic wasteland.
Yesterday, Kevin said, I was like, are you not going to sleep? And Kevin said, I'm going to play one more game. So I went to his room and I took a shit in his bathroom because Dennis was in the shower and he didn't play the game and he came back to the room.
Oh my god,
And I was
that's so
just
awkward.
sitting in Kevin's bathroom taking a shit.
I was like, wait, my fucking bathroom's closed.
Yeah, I hear Kevin
I got
coming
swords
in,
in there, dude.
and I was trying to Skype chat. Sorry, Kevin, I thought you were playing. I'm taking a shit in your bathroom.
Kevin had to plug his nose to brush his teeth.
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't go
I
in?
didn't go anywhere near that bathroom
Oh,
for
okay.
a long time.
Good.
every team is going to have like very distinct strengths, and we need to be able to learn from them and either add to our playbook and learn how we can like figure out what to like basically put it in like the proper context. So this is like the entire purpose of the bootcamp for the next 20 or so days. Do you guys think there's something important here that I missed that we should add?
Just need to be able to adapt efficiently.
Yeah.
Because I think even last bootcamp, we adapted really slowly, or we would just like start playing what they were playing without understanding why or what's good against it.
Yeah.
Especially bot lane, I felt like we were really behind on the meta last Worlds. Felt like we never knew what was good. The enemy team always had counters to what we were playing, but we didn't really have counters to what they were playing.
Last thing I want to bring up is, what are your thoughts on the group draw yesterday? What I want to say is, I understand that the group draw we had is definitely more favorable than the last few years, but each of those opponents are going to be still really hard. Like Flash Wolves beat us, and MSI, and then we're most likely going to have WE, and Misfits beat Fnatic in EU. So hopefully no one's like under the impression that it's going to be like an easy group, because it's not.
I think they're all just decent teams.
Yeah.
I think we're just lucky that we don't have like some super hard team.
Yeah.
They're just all teams that are fine, but no team that's like SKT Longitude level. So I don't think we're gonna smash all the teams, but
yeah,
we don't have any like fucking easy teams. We don't have any like super hard teams.
Yeah.
So I think that's good for us, because it's just gonna be close between everyone probably.
Yeah. And again, we'll start going through after this week. This week we should be focusing more on ourselves. Next week onwards, we'll talk about each team. They're specifically like what they do well, because yeah, what they would do well, what we should like learn from them and make sure that we watch out for. And that's something that if we constantly talk about while we're practicing, we'll be more prepared for them when we play them on stage.
The first time we had a meeting in Korea, it was just to lay the foundation of the bootcamp and talk about what the purpose of the bootcamp is and get everyone on the same page when it came to scrims. So before, I think we'd be really fixated on results, but now we're really just focused on learning and making progress. So it's not about like proving ourselves to the Korean teams or proving ourselves to international teams anymore. It's mostly about making sure that we're learning from scrims and not like trying to protect our ego. So I think we did a good job for most of the boot camp. There were some days where, we were losing a lot and things got pretty tough to keep constructive, but for the most part, I think we did a really good job of just trying to learn and keeping an open mind. So actually, one of the things Parth said was everyone should keep an open mind, and then being open-minded just became a really big meme in the team, but it actually is good. It's good that everyone, even though it was a meme, it was good that everyone was thinking like, oh yeah, we should actually keep an open mind to things we wouldn't normally try, because every team at Worlds is really good, obviously the best in their region. There's something about them that makes them a world-class team, and if you keep an open mind about it, you can learn a lot from every match, every scrim.
We're at the bowling alley. Parth is really bad at bowling.
Who won last time it's in? Who won last time?
That wasn't official bowling. This is official bowling. This is the official match. This is the World Championships.
Yo, hey, what's up, everyone? Hi, it's Svenskeren, me, and Double F here. Wait, yeah, we're all here, and we're having a great time at our Korean boot camp. We really love each other. Gillette's brought us some goodies here in these suitcases. We don't really know what's in them, so let's get to opening them. I don't know how to open them, but
I don't know how either.
This is already
complicated. Wait, what do you do?
You do them both at the same time. Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, this is a nice suitcase.
Did we get to unpack?
Ooh, they're all individually wrapped like
Should we
this.
keep unpacking?
Oh shit, there's a giant nice bag. What's in here?
Oh, what? It's shavers?
The Fusion 5, dude.
Oh, this one has chill on it.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I really
Five
needed
and
this.
That's just. This is insane. The Mach 3?
And a styler?
I didn't realize there was so many different types of razors.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
They're all different.
yeah, I guess so.
They gave us enough for like.
chill.
Oh wait, no, this is like a.
It's a razor.
Is it an electric
Thing
razor?
to show off. Wait, this is a TSM. Oh my god, it's my name. Oh, dude, this is sick.
Wait, what?
It's like a mouse,
Wait, you're
but
supposed to be
it
able to
holds
put this one out, yeah.
a razor in it. TSM Hanser right there.
Oh yeah, mine's
You have it too, right?
Wait, mine's wrong. It says TSM double lift. I also wanted the Hanser one.
Oh,
Maybe we
that
can
sucks,
swap
man.
later. This is like at Halloween when you go back and you show everyone your haul. Then you start
Halloween?
trading. Yeah,
Last
I mean,
box.
Christmas, right? This is,
no, in Halloween I would always go trick or treating with my friends, and then we'd go back and I would trade with them
oh,
because
right.
they like
Oh,
certain
yeah,
types
yeah,
and I like certain types.
yeah. But this
I'll
is
trade
more
you
like a
one
present.
shield
dude.
for one Mach 3. Wait.
It has everything.
Oh, it's for all my shavers.
Oh.
Shit.
Wait, that's insane.
Yeah, that's so much.
It's like a wallet for your
Look at that.
grooming,
Wow.
grooming
Grooming stuff.
utensils. I don't know. They're called utensils, tools.
Utensils. This is my
Yeah.
favorite. The wallet.
Dennis, you're my favorite. All right, so we just finished the unpacking, and this is really awesome. Thanks a lot, Gillette, for this amazing gift.
Wait, you're playing Rengar? Wait, you actually want a Rengar game? Did you go dust play?
Yeah.
Look at steak.
Let's go.
Wanna get steak, Dennis?
Oh, nice. I'm sitting right next to Kevin. So at
Don't
restaurants,
worry, when I'm eating, I don't
it
give a
doesn't
shit,
matter.
but
It's when you're not eating.
when I'm like playing solo queue games or just like trying to listen to something or meetings, yeah, that's when it tilts me.
Holy shit. Which one of you guys is
Andy
eating so
Hart.
loud? No, Andy eats loud enough so that I notice.
What?
He's the only person that I notice eating.
Andy?
Yeah. I
notice
can't believe
everyone.
that I eat even in the same like level as Andy.
No, dude, it's
Andy's
just like.
purposely eating
no,
sounds just for fun.
Yeah.
No, Andy loves just making sounds. He's just sitting behind us when we're playing solo queue and he's just like trolling.
Oh. How do you eat this one?
See it all. Just fucking one bite, dude. One bite.
I don't even know if I like it.
It's true, yeah.
Really like playing.
This is fucking weird.
The worst restaurant experience I've ever had.
This is cream cheese. I'm dying.
Oh, I got it. This is actually with Vincent and Dennis. We went to this place. I forgot the name of it. It was so bad. Vincent
Republique?
chose it. Republique in LA. Never
was
go there.
not that
it was so bad. We went there, waited an hour, even though I called in advance and asked them, can you get a table for like 4? And they said, sure. We got there, waited an hour outside, got inside, placed our orders. It was like, everything was like $40, $50. Took an hour for them to cook, so we've already waited 2 hours. We're all starving at this time. And even though I'm super hungry, the food comes and it's shit. Hated every part of that experience.
It was not that bad.
You guys were trying
So
so
bad.
hard to get me to go, and
It
then
was so bad.
you guys came back, and I was like, "Dennis, how's dinner?" He's like,
I felt bad driving Dennis to go to dinner. It would have been better just to like order McDonald's.
You guys just ordered something back.
Both of us ordered something bad.
My thing was good.
Would you rather live in the Harry Potter universe or the Pokemon universe?
Probably Harry Potter, because I didn't really play Pokemon. Well, I played Pokemon, but I like Harry Potter a lot more. I think I rewatched the movies like 3 or 4 times. I'm a big nerd.
What about the Harry Potter universe or the anime of your choice?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
So, which anime would it be? Like
Do I
your
get to-
favorite?
Do I get to be the main character in the anime that
You
I
can be
choose?
anything you want in the anime.
Oh no, okay. Alright, I'm gonna be Kira from Death Note. See ya, all of you.
Why would you put me on the deck?
I'm just joking, of course.
Just joking, of course. But really, I'm gonna need you guys to listen to everything I say from now on.
What,
The Hero
what would you
Academia
choose?
one.
Oh yeah, if I had
Pretty much any of the harem animes, you know what I'm
the
saying?
harem animes.
Oh, harem, right? Saying that word wrong my whole
I'm
life.
pretty sure Vincent, you like hentai,
What-
right?
Yeah.
Let's take a turn.
I think I want to be the main character in Big Busty Waifus 7. That one was one of my favorites.
What was that word? Mate.
Oh yeah, I thought it was mate.
The ring, I was like, this one's $200 more just because it's matte. And Peter's like, you mean mate?
No, I was so confused my whole life. I've been pronouncing it mate.
Why?
I've been reading that word in like fucking RPGs and books for 20 years. It's mate.
This is how I say it always.
Andy still doesn't know how to say Sejuani. 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 He's Italian now.
Is Sawani meta now?
It was like after a game. It was like a serious review. And he just can't keep saying Sejuani.
Yeah.
No one can take it seriously.
It's after we got shit on by Rain over Sejuani in Spring Split.
Did we know they were playing Sawani? We never play against Sawani, do we?
That was a good meeting. I was the only one who had the balls to tell him that he was fucking wrong. Everyone there is just trying to stop laughing.
Everyone said the fucking biggest grin.
He's probably wondering why everyone's laughing at his very rousing speech.
So today is our last day in Korea, and tomorrow we're heading to China. It's pretty crazy how time has flown by so quickly, especially when it was just like, it was super fast where we had 2 or maybe like 3 weeks boot camp in Korea, and it just went by in an instant. And now we only have a couple days left before groups. Of course, you always want to be as prepared as you can, and you would want to have more time to practice, but I think overall the bootcamp did go well, and I think everyone's just really excited to be able to play and kind of see if the bootcamp went well as we thought it did, and be able to play better than we did last time around.
I have all this stuff. What do I do with all the stuff? That was really unexpected.
Max, this is the best TSM Legends content you're ever gonna get in your life. Oh yeah. Never mind,
What did you get?
I don't know, but I think it's food. Vincent, help. Translate.
Just look at it. Yeah, what?
What is it? Is that jerky?
It's like, yeah, jerky.
Yeah, it's like jerky.
That's a lot of beef jerky. 3 bags of it.
I don't recommend
Fuck
eating
yeah.
all of it.
Check over here.
Hello. We just arrived in Wuhan. We're in the hotel.
Oh, your room's nice.
The hotel's actually insane. It's super nice. I haven't seen the room yet, but we will take a look.
Thanks, Ryan.
Holy shit, it's huge. There's like a closet. There's a bathroom. I mean, most hotels have bathrooms, but the bathroom's super nice. Wow, this TV's huge. I'm probably not gonna use it, but there's 2 beds. That's nice. There's only one of me though. And the view is actually pretty good. Just a little bit dark in here, so you can't really see my face, but wow, this is really nice. Thank you, Riot.
God damn, I fucking downloaded League of Legends last time I came here, but I couldn't play it because I had this shit up.
What is it?
These are servers, I'm pretty sure. Look at that, what the fuck's going on?
Better mash yourself.
2395. Oh hey. I love
6
TSM Legends.
2 4.
I can't enter the name in, but I like this name a lot. The Chinese icons are hilarious. I got a fucking crocodile.
They're like cute.
Oh, I'm in.
Do you have
There's already a Team World Elite icon. You can just, it's by default. Every Chinese player gets one.
I'll give you $20 if you pull the lever on your right.
What the fuck? No.
Alright, $30.
No amount of money is gonna make me pull that. It's a fire alarm, though. We're going to the venue. We're just testing out Rings and Masteries. Going through a rundown of the opening ceremony. Holy shit!
Players are 5 years old. 5 years old.
I'm 21, by the way.
Debatable.
Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to rehearse the opening ceremony. What we'll do is we'll get Group A onto the stage. We will show you the movements, and then we will rehearse with all the other groups the same thing. Okay?
I don't really think we're going to get to see a lot of China itself, but I think the change of environment and going to where all the other teams are, getting to see the players that we'll be playing against or other pro players, I think it's very motivating, and it puts everyone in the mindset of like, oh, now we're actually here for the tournament, and I think that'll make just our practice more serious. Everyone will be more serious because when you're there and you see all these other players, you start feeling the hype and you start feeling how big it really is to be at Worlds and be playing soon. So I'm really looking forward to that atmosphere.
Venue's okay. I mean, it's pretty much like any other stage that we played on. I couldn't really get a grasp of how many people are actually in the crowd, or will be in the crowd, but there's some cool like Chinese thing with bands and stuff behind us. That's probably the only thing that's unique. But all that is really cool.
Hey guys, it's me, Eugene. I always wanted to be on TSM Legends.
That was an excellent interview.
I don't want to have a long discussion before the game, but everyone knows exactly what they need to do. So I'm going to keep it really short. Dennis, bio. It's not just about talking about it when you get in their jungle. It's about talking about it when you're getting there and how much time it takes to get there. Every bit of communication counts. And you have to think about it as you're doing it for the team. You're not doing it for that the comms doesn't make you an individual better player, but it helps the team, and that's really what it's about. So you have to make sure you're helping your teammates. Comms are on mid too. It's every single time Hanser has a play. Like yesterday, I felt like even though they didn't call you in it, you should have also recognized that that was a team play. If they're discussing any sort of that bot. Every single time we discuss any sort of play, you should feel obligated to be included. You should automatically think, what is my role in this play? Whether it be standing on tower, whether it be basing, it doesn't matter. Everyone in any play the team does, you should just know what your role is. Right? No random deaths. Let's play to make sure that we're improving today, and let's just try to have a solid, clean match. We should lose by getting outplayed or outlaned.
And it's the big rematch from the game at MSI that knocked TSM out of the tournament. I think that many fans will remember that final decider tiebreaker where Flash Wolves were able to come up big and were able to take that win. And I'm sure TSM are looking to get a bit of revenge.
Definitely true. And TSM, there is a lot of hype around the team coming to Worlds. Talking about summer, talking about all of the interviews that have come out of the bootcamp around Korea. They definitely are very high expectations for this team, especially since this time around, TSM have avoided getting a Korean team in their group. The other thing we heard from Bjergsen, this team is always eyes on Worlds. Their goals throughout the entire regular split is always practicing towards international competition. Because they have dominated North America so often, it's always about coming to Worlds, having a good performance here on this big stage.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm on Sedge. I'm shifting mid. I shield him too. No flash. We need to run the tower, Cho's mid. Oh shit, run. I'm dead. Oh, Cho's here. I'm behind you. I'm dead. Okay.
Flash there, Cutter over the top. Bjergsen comes up at MMD. Looking for a fast like a huge set of corruption. Almost gets the team at Bjergsen. He's gonna get knocked down the wall first. He's gonna save him and spend. Does end up tying the cast at Bjergsen. Still living for a little while longer. Scatters the back end and kills Sona. Bjergsen still alive as Forza about to go mega.
I'm holding Sedge. Okay, I'm going on front line here. Kite tag. I'm the stun here. I'm going. We can fight. Go. Close his bracket. End the game. No. We won.
And TSM win the game here at Worlds. The size of relief on TSM.
We're so bad, dude.
Just so bad to watch.
Oh my god. We're so bad, dude.
Oh my god.
No, in my back of my mind, I knew that we're gonna outscale them, but that's not the way I want to win.
Yeah,
it feels like a loss to me.
Yeah, it does. Fuck.
You guys needed to play to bot that game.
Yeah. If you don't split the map, you'll just keep the push up. And when they will be able to base for us.
Like, one of the biggest things I want to review is every single time we play like Jace or Gnar and Hanser can get the tower by himself, we always stabilize top and then we always play to it anyways, even though the tower's completely free. And there's no reason to go, like there's no reason to dive them. Their top laner is just going to back off. He's not going to like stay there and die.
I'm not going to take tower out early game though.
Yeah, but you'll get tower eventually. It was at 20, it was like 30% HP, right?
I think it's just about playing a controlled game because we're both winning the sides. So even if you don't get it, there'll be a time where like.
No, he was gonna get it. He was gonna get it by himself.
Yeah, at some point he'll get it.
Yeah, well at some point we're gonna get bottom too.
Anyway, so there's no point when I have Rage Blade.
Yeah, but he had Rage Blade and I had fucking like awful items.
We traded.
I should have just went IE, I think. But he still wins.
He also went Boots early.
Oh yeah, that was so retarded.
Rage Blade really late.
He had Zerker Greaves to my BF. It's just like, why?
I think it would be way different if he just rushed it.
Yeah, that's true. He could have rushed it.
If we played 48 minutes, he had 48. Every year.
It's in way!
You're fucking Clark Kent, dude. No, dude, we love the attention, dude. Here at TSM, we're trying to build the largest army out there. With the Jake Pollards. We're recruiting them to be a Jake Pollard.
The TSM army is the strongest army out there.
Yeah, dude, the strongest army out there.
All the girls are just following.
Bjergsen with the fangirl army.
Bjergsen, you're such a fucking stud. 20 girls following.
Can I have a picture with you, bro?
They're all there for
handsome, dude.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bjergsen,
Oh my god,
So team fights, and it was also a very good sign for TSM fans who are remembering back to last year's Worlds that the newer players are playing much better. Hanser or Biofrost, who I think struggled last year at Worlds to play to their level, are showing a much more promising first game against a tough opponent. So we're looking to see more of that from the North American team here.
By many analysts, best AD carry trying to hit the engage. Oh, straight through. Biofrost trying to charm up the entire team. WE, and he's got a few. It looks like they got the number on Ben as well. Goes down a double kill for Bjergsen, and now 9 stacks, no chance.
Oh, carry out the tackle, then we fight. Carry it out, then we fight. I'm building. Got Syndra attack. I got Syndra. Nice, sign some attack now. Like a Zaya. Yeah, anyone. Zaya no flash. Oh no. I bought a 7-1. I got Zaya.
Kill Zaya.
Zaya flash. Finish her. Look at Sidoni. Nice. End. Can we end?
And kill Shen, we can end.
Nice, let's go for it. That's not a bad game, guys. Good job. Nice. This was way fucking better than yesterday. Oh. Especially our early game comps. They're so much better, I think.
Oh shit. Hello.
I think the big thing for TSM here is to take down the final team in Group D. They had a very close game against Flash Wolves, which when retrospectively looking at it becomes less and less impressive because Flash Wolves is 0-3, and they need to make sure they're staying consistent in the mid lane game. And it's going to be exciting to watch Bjergsen go up against Power of Evil. Power of Evil said many times he's tried multiple times to try and get to the World Championship. He's finally here. One of the big opponents he's now going to have to fight his way through is the legendary Bjergsen, arguably one of, if not the best Western player that we have.
Gonna fall into the same trap twice. Max Lore coming down, moving around, and Hans Sama takes the kill on the double lift.
Here comes
as
Power of Evil.
Gonna be taken down next. Yup, 4-0 for Misfits. Baron down to half. TSM still looking for more. Sejuani ulti comes out. Alfari the target. Spirit's Refuge keeping him alive, but double lift is down! And Bjergsen runs from Max Lore as Misfits look to clean up the rest of TSM and end this game.
2v5. Oh, fuck, we lose. That's a game.
Oh damn, it's gonna be so much harder now.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
So we're 3-way type of version of one? Yep. Oh. It's just like last year. Yep.
I feel like our Flash Wolves and WE game could have went either way, but the Misfits game actually just felt like we were trying something out new in draft and didn't really work out. I think we were really all in on the early game and just ended up playing pretty bad. I played particularly bad that game and we didn't really have a super clear win condition after. And that just comes down to like, we had good preparation and we just couldn't execute, and we tried something risky and didn't work out. Happens. Don't think we really underestimated them in any way. We just kind of like went with our prep and didn't work. So yeah, it just felt bad to lose to Misfits, but those wins against Flash Wolves and W came down to like the small decisions that we've been working on for a long time. I think that kind of like decisiveness and killer instinct it's good, because that's the kind of stuff at Worlds. People are afraid to pull the trigger, people are afraid to make those like really risky late game decisions, but we were able to do it. And from an even game or from a game where we're behind, I think it's promising that we're able to come back and make good plays against a good team.
So going into the week 2 of Worlds, it's where you play all 3 opponents on the same day. So last year at Worlds, I don't really think we were prepared that well going into the day, because it becomes so hectic that you don't really have time to prepare for the next game, and your mentality just really can't like get affected by the previous game. Like if you lost, then you just really can't be tilted or something. So I think last year we were not really that prepared for it. Like I didn't even know that we didn't make it out of groups after we lost. So it was just super surprising back then. I think this time we're gonna be a lot more prepared, and yeah, just playing 3 games in one day kind of sucks, but I think it's pretty fun because you get so much, like it just goes so fast. And I think the group turned out to be pretty like intense, that all the teams are just super close. But I think, yeah, as long as we don't like underestimate, because I think we probably underestimated Misfits the most, so it just ended up like backfiring. So there was a lot of like comments about my performance after the 3 games, and I guess I didn't really play that well, but I guess I was kind of surprised about the comments. But I think since it's Worlds, then everyone is just really looking for that like one mistake that lost the game, and everyone just likes to pinpoint to like that one mistake. But since in our games there was like we did a lot of mistakes as like a team, then it feels kind of unfair. But I mean, I don't really mind getting the blame as long as we actually make it out of groups. Then I don't really care about that, and as long as we just improve as a team, it's fine.
Right on time. Huh? That's
it.
On time. Jeez.
Hey.
Yo, you're sleeping with Curry tonight.
Hell yeah, dude. That's exactly what I wanted.
I'm just gonna let you know that when you're not here, everyone was talking about how late you were.
Oh my god. Dennis, don't tell me that.
Behind your back.
Holy shit. Well, I was 10 minutes late.
15 minutes late.
It's so hard to refocus into the game at hand and get the what ifs out of your head that are in the back of your mind.
Well, we do have to refocus. Welcome back, everybody, to the World's 2017 group stage, where it is time for a clash between 2 of our competitors in Group D.
That's TSM and WE. Yeah, and that right there was one of the costs even. Oh, they're going for an engage. Right on the Svenskeren, doesn't have a chance to even get out of it. They are thinking 3 steps ahead, and TSM isn't even considering these engages because they can just brute force it. They have Biofrost on the backside, not their full focus. Svenskeren says, I have to go in to stave off the damage, and goes down immediately along with Double Lift. They are just tearing TSM apart and off the map from their own base. Bjergsen on the side, trying to fire over the wall, but they cannot find a position.
You guys want to play around here? Kate. I'm building. Okay, going. She's dead. Press the blade. I'm on Jace. I'm dead. They're all super low. That's a good Jace. Show me. Jace. Oh. We lost.
Don't we have a break right now, or do we play right away?
No, we have a break.
Huh?
We have a break. They come back here.
That was a really bad job for us.
Yeah, maybe I should have been Rumble instead of pushing.
If we have no winning lanes, we should have realized that we have to just play for the trades earlier. Like,
We did say that.
stupid ass trades.
We said that.
Yeah.
We said we have 2 losing lanes.
Yeah.
But they should swing eventually. Like, I'll be Jace on maybe 1.5 items, and Kevin will be Rumble around the same time.
Yeah,
but
we'll
at that time, they already have 3 towers.
Yeah.
We can't swap. We can't
Just one tower.
dash.
No, just one tower. Just the first tower is fine. I think 1 tower is okay, and then every tower after that, they should have to trade.
Stay bot.
Yeah, they should have to trade for it.
Yes, we should not be matching.
But it's fine. I don't think next time we're gonna have such a shit situation for the first like 15 minutes.
We still didn't know how to play it. The first 15 minutes were good. The first 13.
The first 10 minutes was good. Then they took tower, got 10 minute sensor, and then it was fucking over.
Yeah.
Based on our decisions.
We just bled out super hard.
They were 5 on top side, winning top and mid, and taking both towers slowly, and we couldn't trade on bot. That's a huge problem for us. So yeah.
They just took it on like 1 shift from Rumble.
So in our first match against WE, we were actually caught completely by surprise. First by the Caitlyn pick and just like a lot of other things where they played like Jace mid, and it was just really what we weren't really used to it, and they also played Rumble. So we ended up losing like the first tower, and we lost like objective after objective after that, and just kind of just rolled over and died, where we lost in like 20 minutes, and it was pretty like decisive too, where they got 1 tower and then they would get the next, and it was really hard to keep that under control. It's just difficult to keep it all under our game, and we kind of just played to their win condition where we just lost everything, and it was hard for us to kind of fight back.
I don't have. If they walk up, look at Blitz. I'm looking Blitz. Here we go. I'm going. Rise no flash. There we go. Rise no flash. Yeah. Java no flash. Zaya, I killed Rise as well. Yasuo. Forward. I killed Blitz. Nice. Keep going. Blitz. No flash. I'm gonna bring mid. Nice. Mid tower. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we're looking for the fight though.
I can ulti. I'm looking. Okay. Yeah. He's in my W. I'm dead.
I can still do this.
I'm looking at Yasuo. Look at Yasuo. Peter, guys. He's stunned. Rise is still alive. Block the rescue.
We're winning. Zaya. Go on, Zaya. I'm going Zaya, no flash. If you
got to chase. We don't have to chase. Let's go back.
Don't chase.
I think we should engage. If they walk up. If they disrespect us.
Look at Zaya.
Okay. I'm building. Okay, they're going at me. I'm on the closest target. Yasuo!
I'm fine. He's dead.
Let's.
I'm Rise.
Rise.
Kill Rise. Let's
kill this bitch. Fuck you.
TSM on 3. 1, 2, 3.
TSM!
Yeah, great game.
TSM game, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
The dream's still alive.
2队还各有一场，他们俩各差一场比赛。对，一场呢是 TSM 对阵神殿。
Yikes. We played aggressive when they had numbers. That's basically it. It was 2v4.
Against Blitz, I just should stand on my tower level 1. Not giving them the opportunity to trade flashes.
Yeah. I don't think our early game could possibly be worse than it is right now.
I'm standing so safe that I know he can never get the hook on me, but he's just willing to trade the flash. And I'm not willing to fucking risk and try to juke and then get hooked and fucking die from that.
Yeah. One last thing too. If you guys aren't going to the red, you guys need to call it off right away. You can't basically have to do commit, and that was the last fight lost anyways. You're not going to just tell them to call it off. We're way too weak there to contest that red. We should just completely go away. Back off. That set us really behind too. The golems not staying on tower, not calling like your time from there, and like those big things are the reason why we fell by 5K. And so just make sure you guys avoid those things.
Yeah, he has TP and package. Alright, he's TP boat. It's Corky. I'm in river. I'm 10 seconds in river.
I have jump again. One Corky.
What's his package? Okay, I'm 10 seconds away. 10 seconds away.
No, back up.
Can we still fight? Johnny's here. I'm coming. Yeah, let's go. 3. Play slow. 2.
Flash.
Suns. Okay, Cogno flash.
Cogno flash.
We have to kill.
I'm on Corky.
Cogno flash. Corky's dead. Corky. Help Peter. Help me.
Here, bear. Oh, I'm dead. Push away.
I'm on Cog. You guys said only one less. I'm dead. I'm going back on tower.
Oh, I'm dead.
Renekton's mid.
Damn, they just got the one shot.
We're both blocking Surge. No. Corky's probably going to be on hit tower. Corky's W.
Backing off.
Does Cog get flash?
Holy shit.
Cog flash
I'm dead. Run to Nexus.
I have to ulti.
Holy shit, you guys have to defend Nexus.
I'm dead. It's over.
Damn, I'm up in 5.
I see. If we play a tiebreaker game, yeah, there's food in the cafeteria now. Okay. You guys have to be willing to give up a pot. And we're losing?
We could have defended that, dude.
No, we couldn't have. That's
It was
crazy.
even super lucky that Kevin canceled Brenington's TP. If Brenington got the TP through, I guess it would be 3v5.
Yeah, that's true.
It was pure luck that Kevin canceled Brenington.
Yeah.
Kevin just found him on a ward or something and then canceled him, and then we still died even when they were 4. It just feels like we know everything they're gonna do and we still die to it. We know their TP plays, we know what their comp does. We didn't really play to what we do, which is apparently we need to have pressure bottom, we need to play through that. We weren't able to play through it even though we put our resources there. We let them get the plays that we knew they were gonna make on top. We didn't play around Corky's TP timings. I talked about it in the game, before the game. I don't know, it just feels like we were playing fucking mindlessly. It's really frustrating.
I think after we lost to Flash Wolves, everyone felt like really disgusted. Our walk back to the team room was really depressing, and we kind of figured that we were gonna be out. And I remember we were all really hungry, or at least I was, and so I was asking like, "What? Can we go get some lunch?" I kind of assumed that we were not gonna make it because it was out of our hands, and you gotta prepare for the worst. So I went to go eat with some of the team. I think a couple of members stayed back, like Vincent stayed back because he was just not feeling hungry. And that was like the most depressing meal I've ever had with the team. We just kind of sat there, we didn't say anything. We couldn't watch the game from the lunch area, so we're just kind of eating, and the food was bad, and we felt bad, and we didn't want to talk to each other. So we're just kind of sitting there, and you just hear the people, like the utensils scraping the plate. And when we got back to our team room, we checked the TV and we realized that, oh wow, Woodley might actually win. We might actually play the last game, so we got a little more excited.
We should go backstage.
Wow.
Alright guys.
We're granted one more chance. Holy fuck. We're so fucking lucky.
I think everyone has their except for...
Dude, we're granted one more chance.
We're not lucky yet, dude. We're not lucky yet.
Or at least we get one more chance, dude. Alright, please.
2 coffees.
Holy shit.
You got this.
It's not the scenario of the game.
Sir, keep talking your banter.
TSM banner.
Alright. There's TSM banners right over here.
Danny Plista.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure they're going to ban Triss. So here, match the Triss ban of Cog. And then it's just here. The last time that they did was the ban Lulu.
Why ban Cog here? Can you ban Janet here? After they ban
I can ban Janet.
Then
Then I don't have to worry about Cog, right?
Then you don't have to worry about Cog since we guys already kind of fit this bigger.
You're so cute.
Ready? Peter, it should be over there.
And wait.
Yeah, I got you.
Peter, last word of advice. If you guys are behind,
Just talk about how we want a team fight and which targets we want to one-shot. Okay. How we want to set up for it. Okay. That's basically it.
Okay.
We just have to team fight if we fall behind.
Okay.
Double M!
The dude's missing now.
Chose on me, chose on me.
I'm running. I can ulti.
Up. I still need a base though. I don't have ulti. Keep running.
Dragon's
He
flash
flashed
dead.
on me. I'm fucking dead, dude. Dennis is 5 seconds away. Keep running up. I'm dead. Okay. I'm basing them.
Dragon's flash.
There's just no fucking way. I'm on Tarek.
Tag no flash. Tag no flash.
Careful. I'm kiting. I'm kiting.
I'm on Gragas.
I'm fine.
Run. Kite. Run.
Look, come on.
Hop.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you'll see.
Run.
I've queued one.
Trying to get out.
Side flash.
I'm dead too. We have to give it back. Yeah, I'm looking at the front.
Okay, I'm ulti now.
Chose on Q.
You guys are ready here?
Yeah, I'm walking up for a route. Look at Zai, maybe?
Okay.
Or no,
I'm
split off. Or no flash.
Gragas.
I'm okay.
I'm hitting Gragas.
Like a Cho?
Cho flashed in.
Cho flashed in, yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. What?
We have to heal.
It's 45.
We can't heal, dude. We need to just fucking...
I'm healing now. I'm coming.
You guys have to go insane on the back.
Looking the way. Where's no flash? Saya. Saya's dead.
Nice dead.
Wait.
Ori? Okay.
Gragas dead. Go slow, Björk. Don't die.
Yeah, I have shield.
They can
kill him. Like a Cho first.
Yeah, go Cho first. Go Cho first.
Okay, I'm going Cho.
It's just you, Björk. You have to damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna CC this guy.
I'm hitting
up and
Cho.
in.
Oh, we fucking lost.
Well, GG's. We deserve to lose.
Yeah. We deserve to lose anyway. It wasn't just a draft. A lot of things went wrong today.
We deserve to lose. Sorry, Bart. I am just really upset about that draft.
Yep. Wasn't the best, but our play was inexcusable.
It fucking sucks that I feel like this whole week, all we practiced was macro, getting towers, getting objectives. I focus a lot on my shot calling, and then when we go on stage, we just lose based on early game. Just losing early game every game, and losing lanes, and losing our towers, and being behind. That's just so fucking sad. It's like, our entire focus was like, getting towers when we're ahead, getting towers when we're even, playing off pressure lanes, getting deep vision, and then these guys were just fucking losing. We're just getting shit on early game. In every single game on stage. They're just better players than us, I guess. I thought we were better players than this. They're just better players than us, obviously, on stage. But I felt like I was never even in a position where I could aggressively shot call and call for offensive plays. We were always on the defense. We're always losing. That's just what it feels like to be in the game. Maybe that's not how it actually is, but that's how it feels to play in the game. We're always losing, and we're always playing to defend. And it's not, I don't even feel like I have like a defensive mindset where I keep thinking we need to play to defend. It just feels like we're in a position where the best thing to do is defend. And then when we have timings where we can be aggressive, we fuck it up, and they have more timings where we need to respond to them. Getting knocked out, I think I mostly felt angry this year. Then the previous year, I just felt really sad because I felt like we were so close, and if we made it out of groups, we could have gone far, but just the level of play we showed in groups was not acceptable, and even if we were to make it through, if we're playing at this level, we're not going to beat anyone anyway. So I was just really angry with myself, angry with my teammates, with how we played in the game, because it wasn't even that we were just tryharding and giving away all our strategies in scrims. These teams weren't pulling out really anything new. It was the same game that we've played so many times. It was the same game understanding, other than the WE game where they kind of threw us a curveball. everything else was pretty standard League of Legends, and we just lost in standard League of Legends. They were just simply better than us, and that was really frustrating for me because we worked so hard and we put in so many hours, and we've been talking about all these things, and we came onto stage and it just seemed like it all fell apart. So it wasn't like the other teams were just slightly better than us at one or two things like Samsung was last year, and that's why they beat us. It was like we were just terrible at so many things, and that really pissed me off.
I think the main problem of performance at Worlds this year was that as a team, we weren't very strong or very coordinated. We just have really good individual players, and that's what got us to this point. That's what has always gotten TSM to be able to win playoffs and make it to Worlds every time. You know, we have really strong individual players, but I don't think there's any reason to blame anyone individually, because our main fault was that our teamwork was weak, and that's something we didn't work on as much this year compared to last year. And you know, that's just the main reason we lost. There's no excuses about that. You can blame the draft, you can blame people individually. Sure, we all made mistakes, but it just comes down to being the better team at the world stage. And you know, teams like Misfits going in, they don't seem really strong. They don't have the best individual players, but as a team, they're a lot stronger than us. They know how to make more plays, and that's what got them so far. And so, comparing it to last year's Worlds, you know, both are pretty depressing, and there's lots to learn from both losses. There's not much you can do anymore. It's in the past, and you have to focus on the future.
When it comes to who gets blamed by the community, it has some effect on the team. You know, we read that stuff and we're just we can be swayed a little bit here and there, but in the end, I think everyone, they truly know in their heart, everyone who's part of the coaching staff and the team and the org, they know that it was just everyone. And that's the most overused sentence ever. It's a team game, we won as a team, we lost as a team. But this time, we really just fucked up really bad. I think anyone could have spoke up and said anything about our picks, anything about our playstyle, just pulling the trigger on plays and stuff. You could say that the most people with the most responsibility on the team is me and Soren, since we're the loudest voices when we usually coordinate the most aggressive plays, most of the aggressive plays on the team. And yeah, I would agree. We really shit the bed. I think Soren gets a lot of blame because it didn't seem like he had a game impact in Rome, but you could say how he's supposed to roam when both side lanes are losing, and oh, how can top lane be expected to win when jungle pressure is not there? How can bot lane be expected to win when we're getting 4-man dove every game? How can the jungler gank for the lanes when all lanes are losing? There's just so many excuses for every player, and there's also so many ways you can blame them too. So it really just comes down to team play, and it's like a domino effect. You have one point of strength and you can extend that point of strength to everywhere. If bot lane won, we could have roamed mid and helped the jungler make plays, which could extend to top. If mid and jungle had good coordination, we could have snowballed one side of the map. There's just so many things that we could have done. So in the end, the community criticism is just it's just armchair watchers. They're just pointing fingers and trying to blame people for whatever they perceived. But as part of the team, I think we all know it was, I don't know. It's one of those losses where you're just wow, we're just bad. Can't even just say this X thing happened. This if this one thing had changed, just one tiny thing. No, it was really just we played bad, and it's about big concepts that the team we didn't really get to. I guess I don't know. It feels awful.
I don't know. I think obviously every year we say that we learned a lot, but personally I think I learned a lot about how to kind of help different people on the team with different bad habits, and also kind of helping myself overcome my own bad habits. And at least the one positive thing this year was I didn't feel like I had any regret that I didn't work hard enough, or I wasn't focused enough, or I wasn't putting in the time. This year, my biggest priority was after the tournament not feeling any regret based on how I worked. And obviously it can improve, and obviously I'll do better next year, but at least this year I felt like from the position I was in, with the knowledge I had, with the player I was, I truly gave it my all in every single game, in games in practice, with my team, in team discussions. I tried my hardest, and this time it wasn't enough. For next year, I think the biggest thing that I'm really looking forward to is having a 10-man roster or academy team. I think that's going to really help with any issues that might not be fixed in the game, or potential pressure on the players to perform or practice harder, even on myself. I think it's really good for me to have someone that I can teach, that might even be able to teach me, and someone that's not breathing down my neck because I want to see the academy mid laner as kind of like my friend that I learn alongside and then I can help teach. But just knowing that anytime if I'm not doing well, there will be someone to take my place, I think will benefit me and every single player on this team. So with whatever coaching staff changes that are going to be made, whether Parth wants to continue coaching or not, but I think with that and a new academy team, I think it's going to set up our team for success.